I mean, Carl Baker had a hand in all the 3 goals, really, for Coventry
we don't
tonight.
think that was offside, but wait till later.
Benefit of the doubt, really. I think he is onside, that one there. And good header back across goal by Eddie Ngweli. And Stephen Jennings finished it really, really well. So, yeah, it was a good start. And Coventry were the better team in the first half on the break. I think they were more of a threat throughout that first half in the final third.
And then a couple of deflected goals coming up for Preston, which, well, you know, Preston are going to take it, aren't they? But it deflates Coventry, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a really good ball played in by Lee Holmes, and Foster attacked it really well. He wanted the ball more than any defender, and then it just hit the Coventry defender there smack in the face, and Joel Murphy couldn't do a thing about it. But I mean, it was a good period for Preston. That was Preston were on top, and more so from the set plays and from the aerial threat that they carried.
And Joel Murphy must be thinking when the next one goes in, well, what have I got to do to be given a save to make?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think it was Stuart Beetham. Sorry, he stepped back inside on his left foot. And it wasn't really a well-struck shot, you've got to say. And as he's hit it, it looked like he was going straight through to Joel Murphy's hands and hits Richard Wood on the heel and deflects past Joel Murphy. He couldn't do a thing about either goal, and that was he'd be disappointed just looking at it, because at that stage you felt as though Preston were going to go and win the game, and that was it. See it through for the last 10 minutes of the match.
What are the players, the Coventry players, feeling at that point? Not our night?
Yeah, that's it. You know, I think Preston were probably the better team in the second half. They came on strong. They caused problems for Coventry. But you know, if you don't kill it off or don't see it through like they didn't do at the end, you're always going to create chances, or you're going to concede chances the way that Coventry pushed on the last few minutes.
And as the manager said, Mark Robbins, it's a cup tie. It's not about how you play, it's about who wins at the end, isn't it? So he threw everything forward, and it came off for Coventry.
Yeah, it did. You know, they did have to pump it forward, and I think it was Gary Birtle through the commentary saying it's not his cover tee. He wouldn't want to play that way, but you have to do it. You've got to get forward. You've got to get the ball into the box, and they did that. You know, Liam Clark was excellent, I thought, throughout the night. He caused a lot of problems, and just with him backing into the Preston defenders, and the ball fell to Carl Baker, and you know, it was a good end to the match.
He was very involved towards the end of the match, wasn't he, Carl Baker? He hit the crossbar as well, of course.
Yeah.
And then he gets this chance.
Yeah, I mean, he did. I mean, this was Frank Musa on the left hand side. He's checked back onto his right foot. A good ball in. Again, it was Leon Clark causing the problems, and I think it was Jack King just at the far side keeping Carl Baker on side. He didn't push up with the rest of his back four, and then once Jordan Clark played a ball into Carl Baker, he's just decided to go for power, and it's just hit the inner thigh of Steve Simonson in goal and deflected goal bound. And again, I think it was just the power that beat Steve Simonson. He couldn't do too much about it with the power that Carl Baker struck the shot.
Don't know about you, but I was looking forward to penalties at that point.
Yeah.
I thought there would be penalties.
Well, we thought that, didn't we, then at that stage, didn't we? Yeah.
Couldn't see another goal coming, but then Leon Clark, home debut, striker, and was this offside then?
I think when we've looked back, I think it was offside. Again, it was Carl Baker. You know, Richard Wood causing problems in the air again. He's fell to Carl Baker, and he's hit it with his left foot. And for me, he looks offside. He looks offside there.
He's leaning offside.
Yes, that was it. We give him the benefit of the doubt for the first one, Eddie Ngweli for the first one, but I think he's offside. And when Carl Baker struck the shot, it was just the power again. Steve Simonson couldn't deal with it. He parried it into the path of Leon Clark. And in fairness to Leon Clark, he finished it really well. He took his time, he recognised he's in space, controlled the ball and finished it really well past Simonson. And, you know, that's how cup ties are won. And it's, you know, it was heartbreaking for Preston at the end, but